This is Robert Kraft, and I'm your host on Planet MicroCap. And joining me right now is Max Porterfield. He is the president and CEO of Callinex Mines. It's a publicly traded company. I got two symbols for you: CNX on the TSX Venture and CLLXF on the OTCQX. And Callinex will be presenting at the upcoming Precious Metal Summit Beaver Creek, happening September 13th through 16th, 2022. For more information, please go to precioussummit.com. And with that, Max, good to see you, man. How you doing?
Doing great. It's great seeing you again.
Good to see you too. So we actually, last time we did an interview, it's been a little bit, we missed you over here.
It has been, yeah.
But before we get into some of the updates and all that good stuff, let's start off. Can you provide us with that quick overview of Callinex Mines, and then we'll go from there?
Certainly, we're an exploration company focused on known Canadian mining jurisdictions, with particular interest in the Flin Flon area of northern Manitoba. We have a 100-year production history that's now no longer in ceased operation. The 777 mine, which is the flagship mine in that community, is now shut down as of a couple of weeks ago. And over the past several years, we made it our focus on making the discovery of the next flagship mine for that community to continue its long history. So with that being said, we actually intersected the Rainbow discovery in August 2020, and we spent every bit of our time since then focused on expanding that discovery for our shielders in the community out there.
Absolutely. Actually, I remember that, when we did our last interview, I remember us talking offline about, what this meant for the company and how it was something that you'd been looking forward to sharing. So, tell us more about that and maybe some other milestones that the company's accomplished since that last interview.
Yeah, so since our last conversation, we actually only had about one or two drill holes in the Rainbow. It was a discovery in its infancy. Obviously, one or two holes doesn't make a bona fide discovery just yet. And what we did is we spent the bulk of all of last year doing a very, very aggressive drilling campaign that we're actually continuing on this year. So last year, we did over 35,000 meters to delineate Rainbow. The discovery hole at Rainbow was actually at 900 meters vertical depth. And if you look at the Flin Flon's history, all the major discoveries go at depth. What we've done over the past year there is not only hit that discovery at depth, but delineate it, and Rainbow actually comes within 100 meters of surface. So it comes much closer to surface than the initial discovery hole. Rainbow has emerged as one of the highest grade copper discoveries, not just North America, but truly on a global basis, ravaging roughly 4% copper throughout all the drilling that we've announced to date. In addition to that, we're also going to carry gold, silver, and zinc credits as byproducts, like all the VMS deposits in Flin Flon are noted to have. And kind of moving forward into turn 2022, and what we're on to is we've actually already announced a 20,000 meter drilling campaign that's fully funded that we're well on the way into. And what that's going to lead to is a maiden resource on Rainbow and an adjacent Pine Bay deposit that's a historic resource currently that we're looking to publish later this year. In addition to that, we've used everything we've learned from the Rainbow discovery and expanded that knowledge, and as well as expand our exploration tool set on our regional land package. And we're testing more than 5 exploration targets in the drilling campaign that we've announced this year, with the mindset of hitting not just Rainbow and expanding Rainbow, but making new discoveries here in 2022 that we're very, very excited about at a really key time for the community of Flin Flon. Again, the 777 mine was a job creator for that community. It has a population of just 5,000 people. 777 employed 785 direct jobs. It's forecasted to go to 50 jobs as that infrastructure is put on care and maintenance moving into 2023.
Yeah, that was one of my other things I had to ask about. You mentioned at the top that 777 project was shut down and ceased a few weeks ago. What was some of the reasoning behind that? I'd love to hear more there.
Well, the mines was depleted. I mean, the reality is that all things come to an end at some point, and the end was there for 777. And I think what further underpins that is the copper price move that we've seen. Usually when you have a big move in copper prices, you're able to extend the life of a mine by mining something that might be lower grade. It's now economically viable. And obviously that wasn't the case here at 777. But again, this has occurred before the town's history. Our technical team that we recruited when I joined the company in 2014 has been credited with the discovery of 3 of the 4 largest mines in Flin Flon's history. So again, when the original Flin Flon ore body was due to shut down, it was the giant 62 million ton deposit. They've been mining for somewhat 60 some odd years. Mike Maslowski, our former chairman, founder of the company, and member of our team, discovered the Trout Lake deposit that later went into production in 1982. which really carried the community with unwinding the Flin Flon deposit. And then moving further along time, when the Trout Lake mine was unwinding, another member of our team, Jim Piquel, won the Bill Dennis Award ultimately for the discovery of the 777 mine that continued that town's rich history. And now, as the 777's unwinded, our team, again, is credited with discovery of Trout Lake, 777, and Lawler. The only one they haven't been credited with is discovery of the original Flin Flon ore body. And candidly, if I could have found Tom Creighton, he was still alive, he would have been on the team as well. But we're here to do it again, and Rainbow speaks to that. We're very, very ambitious, have a huge amount of pride in what we do, and see a lot of great things to come, not just for our company, but as well as for the community of Flin Flon.
Absolutely. Well, to close this out here today, from what you can tell us, you already mentioned that the company is actively started on a 20,000 meter drill program. Is there anything else that you want investors or anybody watching this to pay attention to in the next 6 to 12 months from the company?
Well, certainly it's going to be the results of that drilling campaign. It's one thing to drill holes in the ground, and the key is what's coming out of the ground. And at Rainbow, again, we're doing infill and step-out drilling to lead to that maiden resource that we're looking to publish later this year. And I think this is going to be a key milestone for our shareholder base, the company, as well as the community, because that'll really put things in firm numbers in terms of what's there within the first 800-900 meters of surface at Rainbow. And keep in mind, Rainbow is open at depth. And if you look at the 777 mine, they were mining well over 1.5 kilometers underground. Same thing with the Lawler deposit and what have you. These mines go deep, and Rainbow remains open at depth. And then to add to that, the exploration targeting. If you look at the exploration targets that we drilled that led to Rainbow discovery, it was going on much less data set, much less understanding of the property. We had a lot of history of the property, but again, you got to try new things, and that's ultimately what led to the discovery of Rainbow. Now, be able to expand that with much richer knowledge base, having discovered Rainbow, and really validating our exploration tool set to expand that with those different target areas that we've announced, tested those, I think has a real potential to lead to new discoveries aside from Rainbow and Pine Bay being maiden resources. And so that's something really key to keep an eye out for as results come out from the field later this year.
Well, with that, Max, where can our audience go and find more information on Callinex?
Well, certainly you can learn more about us on our website at Callinex.ca.
Good. Well, Max, thank you for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Good luck, stay safe, and I look forward to our next update.
Yeah, I really appreciate having me again, and looking forward to the updates that come.
Absolutely. Max, always a pleasure. You can see Callinex present at the upcoming Precious Metals Summit, Beaver Creek, happening September 13th through 16th, 2022. For more information, please go to precioussummit.com.